My name is Jane McGee.
I'm Lacey McGee.
I'm Annie McGee.
My name is Portia.
Carol Whitney.
I'm Kate McGee.
My name's Tara McGee.
I'm here at our lake house on Twitchell Lake in the Adirondacks, and we're 4 hours into our 12-hour consecutive row. Most recently, about 6 years ago, my dad bought this camp, and we've been coming here every summer, and it's a great time just to relax and have family time and obviously get some time in the single.
Well, I think rowing's like a sport I've never done before. I did volleyball, and obviously that's a team sport, but I think rowing is the ultimate team sport because the boat doesn't move unless everyone else is rowing.
I think it's an extremely disciplined sport, and I also think that it's a sport that really engenders friendships that last a lifetime, more so than nearly any other sport I've ever seen. And I think that's the gift they take away from it.
Set and drive. Oh, that was your best yet. Yes, Lucy.
I'm 14 and I will be attending St. Ursula Academy next year as a freshman. Well, I kind of just started yesterday, but I did a rowing camp 2 years ago and like a week ago for the first time. Yeah, a lot of the time it felt like I was tipping and it was like, I don't know, it felt like I was gonna fall into the water, but then other times you just had to like set the boat to make it like straight.
I've been rowing now for 6 years. 6 years. Yeah, so I actually just finished my 5th year at Cincinnati Junior Rowing Club in Cincinnati. And then I committed a year and a half ago to the University of Virginia to carry on my rowing career there.
So I am the mother of Jane, Kate, Annie, and Lucy McGee. I've never rowed, no.
Well, I rowed for a very long time. I started rowing when I was in 8th grade, so I was maybe 13 years old, is that right? And then I rowed until maybe I was 30 years old, competitively. And I haven't rowed a lot since then, now and then in a boat, but I rowed today for the first time in about 3 years, I think. It's just like getting on a bike.
I took a learn to row class in Chicago one year when my son was rowing. It was interesting. Rowed in an 8 on the Lincoln Park Lagoon and managed not to tip.
This is my boy Norbert.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Norbert, one of my grandsons.
We have 11 granddaughters.
Okay, so first we have Jane, who's the oldest, then Annie, Kate, Mary, Ellen, Julia, me, Nora, Caroline, Rosie, and Hazel.
My mother had 2 sisters and my father had a sister. And I have 2 sons and a daughter and 11 granddaughters. And I'm very proud that we're populating the world with strong women.
A little dramatic, crazy, never a dull moment.
It's a lot of fighting about clothes, but that's pretty much it.
Well, the number one thing I want for my girls is I want them to be confident in whoever they are and whatever they choose to do. I want them to feel proud of themselves and feel like they can try to do anything they want to do and be anyone they want to be, and that, you know, there aren't roadblocks in their way to do that.
I definitely think personally for all of us this is a high. We all get to be together and rowing, which we all love, but I think something sad or quote unquote a low to think about is all these women that are in need, but also happy that we are helping them through all this, and it's us strong women helping other strong women get even stronger.
I think people who enjoy the Adirondacks but perhaps don't live here full time don't have a real firm concept of what needs exist here. And I think once you become aware of that, it's your responsibility to not only enjoy the beauty of the Adirondacks, but to give back to that and to help the community.
I think it's great that we can use rowing to help these women that are in need. Giving to other people, to me, is really feeling and experiencing and seeing what other women are going through, and having myself kind of step into their shoes and read about them and listen to them and understand where they're coming from, and then use our sport as something that can raise money for them and help them.
Yeah, I think at our high school we're taught a lot about how we can give and continue giving and work together as women and rise above it. And I think it's really important to empower and carry on the message.
Well, I like seeing other people like happy and enjoying themselves, because I want them to live their life how they like couldn't before, and we could help them have a better life.
I think that's really the most important thing, and that, you know, I think that goes back to being on a team, is the ability to, you know, bring the whole up. Everybody working together can bring the whole up and make everybody better. And being a part of community is, you know, being a little selfless sometimes and doing what's best for everybody around you. And that can be, you know, time, energy, volunteering, whatever it might be. And that's what's so great about what the girls are doing here today.
So I did some volunteering at Children's Hospital, where I would work as an assistant to the PTs, and I would help with folders, anything that the therapist needed. But I would also help by observing the patients and just on that aspect of being the observer.
So I want my girls to realize how lucky they are. We are very fortunate in our lives, and not everybody is. So it is nice to help others that are in need and maybe can't afford things that are necessary in life.